Hey, what's going on there, guys? Danger here, and welcome back to Danger Games. Today we're going to be playing some Vintage Cube Supreme Draft. So this is a format I absolutely love. This was supposed to go live, I believe, back in October or November, but they kept having issues, bugs. I know they're having a lot of duplicate issues. Shout out to SteveMan64, who is a tester for Wizards, who's been keeping me in the loop about this. There hasn't been a ton of information about what exactly has been going on, and I've been jonesing to get in here. So for those of you who are unfamiliar with the Supreme Draft format, the way it works is that you get a fresh pack every single time. Historically, it's been 18 packs. This time, I believe they're upping it up to 23 packs. But you get to take 2 cards.
Well, actually, there are 2
cards right now. And that means you're getting all first and second picks, which means you're opening up a lot of power. You just end up playing very, very high-powered decks. Blue is very powerful in the format. I know they've done a big overhaul, i.e. this article here, kind of talking about how they've made a few tweaks to really lean into this drafting a constructed deck kind of format. But it's a ton of fun. Every deck is bonkers. It's very can be very swingy, but it feels like you're drafting a vintage deck, and it's just a ton of fun. So with that being said, let's jump into the draft here. Alrighty, so here we go. And this is a fairly underwhelming pack. The best cards are probably Bristlebrand and Tendrils, the ones they've got picked up. But I don't really want to go into Reanimate. I think I'm just going to take Stock Up and Lotus Petal. Like I said, you really want to be going into blue. Storm is good, so maybe it is worth picking up Tendrils, but Nah, let's go with these two and see what happens next. Okay. So here we've got some good cards. Merchant Scroll is very good if you can get Ancestral. I'm kind of looking at Tinker and Flusterstorm. I think Tinker, especially this early on, is a good spec pick and shouldn't be too hard to get there. We should end up with a decent amount of artifacts. Verdant Catacombs is also very good. Fetch lands are awesome. Duress is very good. But I think just staying blue for right now, and I think I like Tinker more than Merchant Scroll at this junction. I like taking Merchant Scroll once I get a little bit more of the stuff to go with it. Tinker is a better early speculative pick. Okay. So they do have... So cards I'm looking at are Mana Drain, Caves of Chaos Adventure, Flooded Strand, Teferi to a certain extent, Swords to Plowshares, Dark Ritual. I think I will take Mana Drain. And then Teferi does open me up to Displacer Cat combos. Dark Ritual would have been good with that Tendril. Swords to Plowshares, it's a very powerful card, very efficient. I don't love white here, so I think I'm definitely going to take Mana Drain. And I'm kind of tempted to take the Caves of Chaos Adventure, but I think I'm just going to take the Flooded Strand for right now. Yeah. Okay. Alright, another tough decision. Mox Opal ends up being very powerful. Tamiyo is obviously very awesome. I think I'll probably take Tamiyo. Urza's Saga is very good. Oh, there's Steam Vents. I don't really have any red yet. Broadside Bombardiers is pretty good. Maybe that's... So I'm definitely going to take Tamiyo. I guess the decision from there is then Urza's Saga, Mox Opal, Broadside Bombardiers. really have a lot to go with Broadside yet, so I think I'm going to take Tameo and the Urza Saga. Okay, there's that Displacer Kitten if I'd gone with the Teferi, but I think I'm going to take Memory Lapse. And then from there, the decision is Mishra's Workshop or Mindbreak Trap. I guess starting town is all the colors. Flame of Anor is good, which Cameo is a wizard. What's more power here? I think, yeah, I'll take Memory Lapse for sure. Memory Lapse and Mindbreak Trap. I'm not convinced I'm going to play the Mindbreak Trap. Maybe. It's a good sideboard card. I'll take it. Hey, here we go. Okay, so now we're cooking. Yeah, I'm just going to slam Time Vault and Ancestral Recall. Underground Sea is very good. Fatal Push is good. Reanimate's strong even outside the Reanimator deck, but that is that's what we're trying to do here in the Supreme Vintage Cube draft. So now I'm gonna need to try to find some untappers to go along with Time Vault. Tinker's looking even better. I already have one Flusterstorm. I don't really need another. It might still be the take. So right now I'm kind of looking at DAC, which is good, and this artifact-heavy meta. Kind of move past the Flash Train. Yeah, I think I'm just going to keep taking Efficient Interaction, and then spec on the DAC. I do need some more artifacts, but I don't really want to take Mightstone or Weakstone or Phyrexian Revoker. Alright, well, there's some other good cards in here, but there is, in fact, a Black Lotus and a Time Walk. Definitely going to slam those two. I was feeling like I wasn't getting enough power, but these past two packs have really made up for it. Okay, so another card that is historically just very powerful in this format is Hull Breacher. There's just a lot of cards like Ancestral Recall floating around, so being able to Hull Breach is very good. Emery is very good with Black Lotus and Lotus Petal. No key yet. There is the One Ring. So I do love the One Ring. Yeah. I think I'm going to take Hull Breacher for sure. Orcish Bowmasters is pretty insane as well. Gosh, it's tough. I'm gonna take Hull Breacher in the One Ring. I think the name of the game here is really drawing cards, and okay. So I still haven't taken any black cards. I'm kind of just looking at like Spell Pierce, Fable the Mirror Breaker. Burn Catacombs doesn't do a lot for me yet. I could take Undercity Sewers so that I could have a fetchable Surveil land, but I think let's just keep taking the two best cards. There is Brain Freeze if I were to open up the Underworld Breach, but I think I'm just going to go with those two. Ooh, there's Demonic Consultation. I think I already passed the Thassa's Oracle. Shame. But still no untapper. Demonic Consultation is definitely the strongest card in the pack by a large margin. Nadu's very good. Into the Flood Maw is good. But I think I'm going to take Chrome Mox and then I guess just another Misty. Or a Misty. think I already passed the Thassa's Oracle, which is a shame. Because, okay, yeah, because I've already passed the Thoracle, I'm just going to take Chromox and Misty. There is a red land to be able to play these cards. And I've already got a lot of pretty cheap interaction. I don't necessarily need to take the misdirection here. White Plume Adventure is insane, but I think I've kind of moved away from that kind of general strategy. I guess I'm kind of looking at Lightning Bolt or Bauble. Lightning Bolt's just too efficient. Yeah, let's do that. Okie dokie. There are duplicates of a handful of cards in this cube. Like there is another Mindbreak Trap. Clearly, I have 2 Fluster Storms. But Pithing Needle is kind of interesting because I do have the Saga. I do need cheap cards for Tinker. I do need to keep my eyes open for good Tinker targets as well. I think I'm going to take Daze and Pithing Needle here. Imp Seal is interesting, but yeah, let's take those 2. Okay. So, I mean, definitely taking the Mox Ruby. Transmute Artifact. It's kind of like Tinker 2. Also an Oko. Lorien revealed. Also a Mystical Tutor, which is pretty nice with like Time Walk. Actually, I think I'm going to take the Mystical Tutor. Mystical Tutor being able to go find Tinker might still just be better than Transmute Artifact here. Okie dokie. So Force of Will, I think that Force of Will is too good in this high-powered format to not take. Still no Untapper. I'm kind of looking at Time Twister, Sensei's top, Get Probe. Balance is a very good card, but I think it's going to be less good here because everybody's going to be kind of playing artifact-heavy decks. I think I'm just going to take the Time Twister. That's a combo with the Hull Breacher. Yeah, take those 2. A little bit of a stinker of a pack. I mean, Stock Up is very good. Guess I'll take Stock Up and Wheel of Fortune. There's a Wooded Foothills to go get Volcanic Island. This has more upside. Let's take those 2. Interesting. I think I'll take Ponder here. Can I take advantage of Lion's Eye Diamond, or do I try to take Tendrils? Yes, Lion's Eye Diamond. Yeah, Lion's Eye Diamond's pretty good with draw 7s. More powerful card. Yeah, we'll take those 2. There's another Ponder. There's the Underworld Breach. And stupid for not taking that Brain Freeze earlier, but I'm still gonna take it. I think it's just too good, especially with like Time Walk, Ancestral. Still need to find an Untapper to go along with that Time Vault. So thoughts. Oh, there's Brain Freeze. I think I'm gonna take Brain Freeze and Tolarian Academy. Yeah, Brain Freeze, Tolarian Academy. Scalding Tarn's obviously great. Thundering Falls is great. But still no Untappers. So we've got another Force of Will. Is Force of Will better than another mod? I mean, I'm going to take... I do kind of feel like having Force of Will might be better than the... Take Mox Pearl for sure. Yeah, I think I'm going to take Force of Will. I think just having that 0 mana interaction to protect against the other bonkers things is going to be good. So there's another One Ring, another Hull Breacher, Orcish Bowmasters. Definitely taking the Hull Breacher. Don't really have any black. Take that. I think I'm going to take the One Ring. Yeah. Alright, we're down to only one more pack after this. You try to find an untapper. Maybe I missed one earlier. Ooh, there's a second Underworld Breach. That's awesome. Guess we'll take Underworld Breach and Looted Delta. Yeah, okay, so I've got 5 lands, so I'm gonna have to make a lot of cuts. So yeah, let's take another land that's just gonna add more consistency and value to my deck. Moxjet, Soul Ring, Cameo, Ragavan, so no untapper, which is a shame. That is alright, I think. There's another Cameo, but I think just I've got the I guess Tinker didn't really get there. I guess Tinker for One Ring's still good. But yeah, I'm gonna take the 2. Yeah, I'm gonna take the 2 artifacts. Okay, let's make a deck. So those are all kind of count as lands. Mystical Tutor does find us our Brain Freeze. 2 One Ring is nice. I can probably cut the Mind Break Trap. Guess Pithing Needle is nice, but not necessary. Guess I've got a lot of interaction. People are gonna have a lot of mana. I think Day is less good than it normally is. Stock Up works really well at finding our pieces or finding Force of Will something. Got the 2 Hull Breachers to go with Time Twister Will Fortune combo. Sideboard the Lightning Bolt. Act does kind of fill up the yard a lot for Underworld Breach, but I think I can probably get away with skipping that for now. So this would be like 16 mana sources. I think I still want to cut a few more cards. I've got 1 Spell Pierce, Fluster Storm. Yeah, this deck's pretty solid. What would I would have been great if we could have got there with the Time Vault. The Thassa's Oracle earlier. I think that was in a pack with I think it was a very busted pack. I don't regret the decision, and I'm pretty happy with this how this deck turned out. Underworld Breach is an excellent combo. The Hull Breacher, Time Twister, Wheel of Fortune combo is very solid. Yeah, let's jump into some games, see how this league goes. Cat. Yeah, the window's blocked, dude. Window's blocked. We'll have to come back later. Say hi, Dad. Look at the camera. Make eye contact. See you later. Okay. A mulligan. It was a good hand, but it didn't really have any. I like this hand more. I think I'll bottom the pedal. Start with Cameo. I'll play the Ruby now just to keep people on their toes. Alright, they're going off. Maybe I should have held the Tameo to keep Force of Will up. Yeah, they're gonna have infinite mana next turn, or this turn even. And wow. Down to 3 cards in hand. They don't have any payoff. Okay. I think if I can keep Tolarian Academy up, or if I can keep Force of Will up, I'm going to be in a pretty good spot. If they weren't able to cast a spell next turn, I'm assuming they have one big thing in their hand, which means that if I can counter it, they're going to might not have any follow-up. All right, you can hang out there, but okay. And step. Nope. No clawing the green screen. Cat. Oh my god. Give me a minute, and I'll give you attention. Oh my god, is that showing Micah spawn? Pest infestation. Kappa Cannoneer. Oh shit, I'm bad at math. That's embarrassing. I really thought I had 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I don't know. I don't understand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I should have been able. Whatever. Okay. Let's ponder. Let's keep all that on top. And we'll put Hull Breacher on top. Don't shuffle. Let's play a land and go to combat. They are going to be able to get in for some damage, but I'm hoping that the Hull Breacher followed up by the draw 7 enough to pull ahead here. I have infinite mana with both the treasures and the Tolarian Academy tapping for 6. Top of what I have. Alright, it's a race between Kappa Cannoneer and Ancient Tomb. Let's end step the Hull Breacher. Do they have some sort of interaction? And drain, you got it. Let's draw a card. So I do have like Time Twister to, or Underworld Breach to go get the Hull Breacher back. Underworld Hull Breacher, which is interesting. Let's play as a Saga. Let's go to combat. So I could try to Time Twister now. They only have one card in hand. That seems bad. So this taps for 4, 3. So I'm just trying. I want to be able to play Hull Breacher and then Time Twister in the same turn. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I don't have enough yet. Guess I just pass and take another hit. Yeah. I guess drawing that card did bite me in the butt. I do have enough for Force of Will for sure this time. They're gonna have a bajillion mana. They've kind of had a bajillion mana this whole time. And tapping the Grim Monolith, that's a good sign. I could draw more cards, but I think I just want to build up treasure tokens at this point. Go to combat. That taps for 4 now. I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can go. I think I do that. I think that. Yeah. Oh, mother. That's so bad. I forgot I need to have cards in there too. Awkward. Okay. I think I've got a Twister now. I've locked it in. That is embarrassing. I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, so that is good. And I think I go One Ring. Cameo's probably gonna just die. I think I pass. I could just be dead there. That was a pretty big misplay. I mean, if they can't capitalize on the hand of 7 now, I think I'm in a pretty awesome spot. Wasteland on the Teleria West or Telerian Academy is pretty good. have to force will that. We'll pitch the memory lapse. Oh, they got their own force of will. That's pretty good. I do have the Hull Breacher to punish, I guess, to a certain extent. That's real good. That's pretty good. I'm probably just dead. If they have another artifact, yeah. Yeah, if they have any other artifact or they can draw any other artifact, they got me. Dang. Still a fun game. I love this format. It was the cat's fault. They distracted me. Okay. Alright, sideboard. I guess Dak does look pretty good against them. Flusterstorm didn't look as great. They didn't have a ton. I guess they did have some, but I think cutting one Fluster makes sense. Maybe cutting the other Fluster for the other stock up. Yeah, I like that. Try that. I am going to play first. This looks pretty good to me. Let's keep. I think I'm going to just try to be aggressive here and start on the Urza Saga. Looks like they aren't too threat dense, so I think if I can maybe start jamming a bunch of tokens, that might be a way to threaten them, and then baits out the Wasteland. That is alright with me. I have a feeling maybe they have another rock. Lecter, oof. No response, you got it, dude. Well, that is a fortunate start for me. I need to find a way to like ambush Vibrate with the Hull Breacher. I'm gonna try to end step Ancestral Recall. Probably have some sort of interaction. Oh, they don't. That is alright. I drew hot garbage. Lots of things that don't do anything. Hmm. Just want to time walk and try to find something. I need another mana source to be able to do anything. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. Let's just explore. Oof. I'll play the ruby just so I don't discard. Maybe that was a mistake, so I can discard for breach, but I think note to self, I should leave in lightning bolt on games 2 and 3. Okay, got it. I guess they only have 1 mana as well. Yeah. I'm just gonna discard the Chromox, actually. Right, you got a lot of artifacts over there. And the Collector Reef's still doing work for you, but yeah, see what I was saying about how even under the Collector Roof, if I hadn't gotten Wastelanded, that I think Saga would be taking over the game here. Hey, now we're cooking. I think I'm just going to stock up right now. I can afford to take another hit. And then if they have Force Will blue card or something, I think so. More lands are appealing, but I think I'm just want Force of Will and Time Twister. Yeah, Force Will, Time Twister. So Force Will to protect against whatever their next play is going to be. Time Twister for the combo with Hull Breacher. I guess I can discard Brain Freeze. All right, you got it. Play the Black Lotus. I think at first I'm going to so yeah, I think I'm going to start by Ambush Vipering the Oof. Got it, Tamio. Let's flash in Hull Breacher 1. So they are going to get to use their artifacts first, and they have a ton of mana. I do have Force of Will for whatever Force of Will blue card with that Spell Pierce. Thieving Skydiver. Wait, how much did they pay for that? Pay 2, right? Might have been a misclick. Draw a card. Let's flash it in. No. Hey, there we go. Yeah, I definitely want Lightning Bolt in here. What do I want out? I think Mana Drain is good, but it's just a little slow. I guess Mana Drain's better than Memory Lapse. Got a lot of blue. Yeah, let's go for it. All right, we are on the draw this time. A decent hand. I've got Force of Will blue card. I've got Threat and Cameo. If I draw another mana source, I can slam Dak. Nothing, eh? Okay. That works for me. Play out the Mox to play around. I guess don't really need a word about playing around Days right in this situation, but oof. I'm bald. Yep, that is going to get countered. Yeah. Or I was thinking about, ooh, I could try to DAC it next turn if I draw another land, but that's too scary. It's not worth risking it. Stock up, okay. Maybe next turn they go the One Ring or something, and I can hopefully draw into a mana source to steal it with Dak. That would be spicy. Mana Vault, you got it. Got some mana. Six mana Kappa Cannon here. Saving Skydiver for 1, targeting the Mox. It's pretty good. I have another mana now. I only got. Okay. Play the Mox. Planning on drawing a card during the end step. Do they have a hand? Artifacts. Okay. That is good. Tabs right in a second. I think I will pass from here. They're definitely I don't feel great about my position, but they're not really super punishing me for it. Yeah, they just untap the Mana Vault. That's a great sign. this 4 power of flyers is going to kill me in the end. If I don't find something here soon. Okay, so what do we have here? Back with Tamio, and I think I'm just going to try to yeah, I'm just gonna play this and try to slam a Hole Breacher to go Time Twister next turn, maybe? Do you have an answer to that? What are you doing over there? Eight cards in hand. Guess I could jam it now. No, I just discard Brain Free. Yeah. Again, they have infinite mana. Wasteland is pretty good. Oh, Force of Will too. Oh, that's probably. Ugh. I need another blue source real quick. That is not it. I don't have any 1-drops. Yeah, I guess I'll just wait. And that Mokti is... Those are both just pretty efficient creatures in this format. And they really haven't been able to like super punish me for all their billions of mana, but I just haven't been able to pose my own threat. 1 ring, okay, that's pretty good. Theirs does not come into play tapped. Okay, so I float a mana. I think I get Black Lotus here. I'm gonna come into play tapped. It's a shame. But now I go Island. Okay. Do I do anything with 3 mana? I think I still just am time walking. Yeah. Back with Tamio. And go to my next turn. Larian Academy, right off the top. Another blue source isn't bad. Okay, so One Ring's gonna come to play tap, but does give me protection. Can I go for a win here? I guess I can go Underworld Breach and take some extra turns. Hmm. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I could go Underworld Breach. Okay, I think I can. That really is getting with combo. They're at 27 cards. I've got to try this maybe. Bloop, 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 bloop. Time Walk. Exile. Those three. Time Walk again. Found those three. We've got 2 extra turns now. Got 3 mana here. I do have an extra turn after this. Play Chromox. Let's untap next turn. Let's pitch the stock up. End step. Looted Delta isn't bad actually. So I don't think I have, this is my next turn, so I don't have. I think I need to keep. Oh, I guess Tamiyo's gonna flip from the Time Twister, so. Oh, I should have attacked with Full Breacher too. Whatever, that's alright. I guess they both have flying, it doesn't matter. That was just a punt, but that is how it goes. So it goes. Let's Time Twister. Perfect. Okay. I've got 2 mana left. That. And I think I'm going to pass the turn from there. Hopefully that 3 damage doesn't come up to bite me in the butt. You have to play a little quicker. I'm almost out of time. But I feel like if I can make it to my next turn, I'm... There we go. They weren't able to close it out. Whew, that was a great game 1. Or match 1. Let's go. All right, we are back for match 2. I am on the draw. I think I will keep this hand. Yeah, let's keep it. It is a little risky, but I'm here to send it. So the question is, so I could try to The safe play would be to tap Talarian Academy, cast Ancestral. Yeah, let's do that. I could have alternatively played Ancestral Recall off the Black Lotus, the assumption that I draw some artifacts, but I think that's open for a lot. Okay, so Force of Will. Yeah, let's mana drain the Force of Will. Now I can ponder. Let's grab. No shuffle. And oh, I guess I should have gone One Ring. That's embarrassing. That's really embarrassing. Okay, that's all right. For whatever reason, I don't know. Okay, so no. Oh, say no blue, but it's a little, definitely a little awkward with the Larian Academy not tapping for anything. Yeah, maybe I threw this game by that misplay with the mana drain. It's looking almost like yeah, I think I'm in trouble here. Yeah, now they make another one. Go grab, I don't know, some piece of power. I do have Force of Will. Maybe I should have Force of Willed the Mox Ruby. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is fetch, grab Volcanic, fetch, grab Island, go Underworld Breach. Oh. Okay, so now I'm going to cast Black Lotus. So I've got 4 mana here. I'm not going to be able to cast anything else off of Underworld Breach. Yeah, I think I just get the One Ring going. Uh-oh. Okay. Are they going to daze me? Oof. Okay, I think I will play that just so I can have Fluster Storm up as well. What are you doing over there? That is pretty good. I think I'm going to force a will that, and I'm going to pitch. I'm going to pitch Time Twister. And now we fluster. All right, that worked out pretty well. I did have to use my Lotus Petal, which I didn't necessarily want to do, but you gotta do what you gotta do. There's another One Ring, which is actually pretty interesting. So I could just Time Walk. Maybe that's better. So the options are Time Walk, or I can stock up, try to find an artifact, then Time Walk. I think I'm gonna. Yeah, let's stock up. Perfect. Let's. Get mana. I'm gonna have card draw kind of shored up pretty well. Okay. Yeah. Did I use my other breach? Let's go. Tap the One Ring. Got infinite mana. I think I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3. 6. And which one to keep? Let's keep the one with more counters. Now let's brain freeze them for 18. Okay, what? Oh, so they're down to 12 cards. Pretty similar deck. Got bulky. I'm not seeing the whatchamacallit? Time Vault. I am going to need to do something impressive next turn. That is pretty good. Yeah, no response. let's draw something spicy. Old creature. Okay, so I've got the Underworld Breach. I think that should do it, right? There's a Saga. Underworld Breach. Let's go. Style. Yeah, whew. I needed specifically that card to pull off the win there. Okay, so in the mirror match, I think I do want Lightning Bolt. Do I want Dak? What do I not want here? Probably. Them having their own draw 7 combo kind of makes me a little more wary of that, so maybe I drop the Time Twister. I do want Pithing Needle. I'm going to drop Memory Lapse for Dak. Actually, yeah, I think we have a... This is good, but I think the deck's too almost mirror matchy that could get me. Let's try it like this. We're up a game. I'll keep this hand. It's not great. It has a Force of Will, a little bit of fast mana. It'll be going down a lot in card advantage. Great. That isn't a bad draw. I just kind of need the brain. I guess Black Lotus and Brain Freeze. Maybe I should have played the... Gorilla Shaman. I'm alright with that. Yeah, you got it. So yeah, now I want them to try to play something juicy that I can mana drain and then fight out, protect with Force of Will, and follow it up with a One Ring. The Gorilla Shaman will ultimately be good against me, but it just, the way my hand is set up, I just mean don't use the Chromox, which I already didn't particularly want to use. I'm gonna just cast this and not imprint. blew it up immediately, which that's all right. Makes them use a little bit more mana. Not that I think I really got any value out of it, but all right, still no plays. Maybe they have like a bunch of counters in their hand or something. Well, that's awkward. I think I discard a Fluster Storm. They're only drawing lands. I'm drawing none. Which, they've got all the mana, but I have the resources. I think it's better for me in the long run. It's better for me, at least now. Maybe not in the long run. Glad I didn't counter that Black Lotus turn one. Doing a whole lot for him right now. Okay, so I'm going to take action here. Bull Breacher, okay. That was smart of them to... That was smart of them to play around mana drain there. Force of Will, perfect. They're down to 0 cards. Now I Fluster Storm their Force of Will. Oh, they use their whatchamacallit. Their Black Lotus. Okay, yeah, that's alright. I mean, that's irritating, but... I mean, I'm not in a great spot here. Time Walk, oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, the whole Breacher. It's pretty good there. Okay, they're waiting to combat to do something. What they reveal? Memory Lapse, Time Walk. Okie dokie. So, I mean, I feel like that's probably just game, but... I know they memory lapse. Yep. Okay, I think they got me here. Yeah, I was gonna draw that. Wouldn't have mana to do it, and they got me. So, is there anything I would do a little differently? I think I want to keep one draw 7 in. Maybe Mystical Tutors less. No. Let's run it back. And I'm playing 10 lands. Yeah, let's run it back. Playing first. Ooh. Let's keep. Turn 1 stock up. Doing it resolved. Okay. So Urza Saga looks pretty good here. Maybe Urza Saga, and I do want the mana drain, but I don't have another blue source yet. Let's just take Flusterstorm and pass the turn. All right, they got Lotus. Mopal. All right, that looking okay with me. So I don't have the mana to keep up a counter for Dak, or to protect Dak, but I think I still just send it. What do you say to that? It's a real thinker there. If this resolves, I'm definitely going to, yeah, just try to take their I was definitely going, yeah. If they had not countered that, I was definitely going to just eat their mana drain anyways. I think they're probably thinking about it. So hopefully they don't have a way to use that mana drain mana. The shields are down right now. They have a lot less access to a lot less mana than they did in previous turns, and it doesn't look like they have more artifacts to turn on that Mox. They do get to surveil one here. I'm hoping that this Urza Saga can just kind of carry me to victory here. Right, got Grim Monolith. They're up one more mana. Five mana. I have no idea what they're doing over there. Old Reacher, okay. Okay. I do have two things I want to Lightning Bolt now. But I think that I'm not really drawing a ton of cards right now. I think that I'm just going to play Lotus Petal, and I'm just going to Lightning Bolt the Tameo. And pass the turn. This keeps them from turning on Mox Opal next turn. From drawing more cards. They're running pretty low on resources. I don't have a ton of ways to draw right now other than Ponder, so the whole Breacher's not going to get a ton of immediate value. And they are attacking, which great with me. Boom, yep. Missed the Urza Saga. Whew, alright, let's go, baby. Alright, we are back for match 3. Okay. His hand is fine. I think I'm kind of tempted just to play Urza Saga on turn 1 with Mox Pearl and try to ride that to victory, but let's see how they start here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna lead on Urza Saga. Naturalize me. No, it's fetching. Black green A. Is this like red or something? Oh my gosh, does he have Force of Vigor? Force of Negation, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Pretty good. Yeah, they got me there, but I'm just going to follow up with a Tameo this turn. Deathrite Shaman, okay. That is pretty good against my Underworld Breach here. That is interesting. Okay, so I'm just gonna go Black Lotus, pass. And now I have mana up to both make a token and to mana drain something. I was originally planning on playing Tameo, but I think this is better. Now I'm just a Brain Freeze away from comboing off. They have 5-color deck? Or what do they pitch with? Spell Pierce? Okay. The Force of Negation deck still has yet to play a blue source. They do have Marsh Flats. Gut. Yeah, I think I'm going to mana drain that. You have another Force of Will. I mean, honestly, if the other card was Force of Will, like, I wouldn't even that. Oh, that's right. They do have, yeah, Spell Pierce or something. Ancestral Recall. Okay. Yeah, no response. Draw some cards. I think I'm just gonna get an island. I have the mountain in hand and just play around Wasteland. Okay, so let's put that on the bottom. What am I doing this turn? So, no response. Make 3. I think I'd still just want to... Yeah, make another guy on the way out. I think trying to pressure them where they can really capitalize on all those new cards is going to be the way to go. No response. Yes, Soul Ring makes the most sense. I am short on just more blue, but that is okay, I think. Let's go. Stock up. Oh boy, okay. I am going to be able to play the One Ring next turn. So I think Time Walk and the One Ring are going to be better than Ancestral. Now let's do that. Feels a little weird, but I guess it also makes sense. Mountain. Okay, actually. I might just try to like go for something. So, okay, but I've got 3 cards, which means I can go 1, 2, cast Black Load. Okay, yeah, let's do it. World Breach. Oops, I guess I didn't need to crack the pedal yet. But let's cast Black Lotus. Blue. Time Walk. Then Time Walk again. Perfect. Swing for 3. No more mana. Lose that. I do have 2 turns lined up, which feels pretty good. Larian Academy's pretty solid draw. Let's play the One Ring. Hole Breacher, okay. Perfect, I have enough mana for both. I think this should just be game. Oh, foot and mouth. Jeez Louise, man. Okay. Tying up. It's not over yet, but that definitely is awkward. Force of Will is a nice card to help me feel better about being a fool. Act with all. I'm tilted. Ugh, I could have. I guess that only would have been 2 more. Yeah. That's alright. I think I should still be alright here. I got Force of Will. can they capitalize on my sloppy play? Minsk and Boo would definitely capitalize on my sloppy play. Let's draw. Oof, man, got sloppy there, but still pulled it out. Interesting. So I think I definitely want Lightning Bolt. Flusterstorm seems less good here. Pithing Needle actually seems nice against Planeswalkers, Deathrite. Old Breacher is less impressive, but still part of the kind of combo. Yeah, I kind of want the other stock up in, but I don't think there's other things I would be willing to cut for. I guess no memory lapse can be solid. Let's send it like that. I'm on the draw. What are the chances I draw another piece of mana? I think I'm going to keep this for science. This could end terribly. But I've got Force of Will. I've got the Urza Saga. Got the Pithing Needle. Deathrite. Thoughtseize. I think I need a Force of Will that I don't want them knowing that Urza Saga is necessarily my only piece of mana yet. Mana. Oh my gosh. Better lucky than good, right? I think I'll save the Pithing Needle for now. I could throw it out there. Maybe I just throw it out here and name Deathrite. Yeah, let's name Deathrite Shaman. I just want an extra extra artifact on the board in case I draw Tolarian Academy, or if I'm able to start getting constructs out. Not having that mystical tutor to go grab like an ancestral recall is looking a little make me sad, but that's all right. All right, keeping mana up. Oh, probably an Orcish Bowmasters, right? No fast mana for that Urza Saga is unfortunate, but still, it is all right, I think. Yeah, you got it. So right now, it is tempting to get Black Lotus. I think it's probably just Soul Ring for right now, right? X drinker. Oh boy. Oh boy. I need a red source. Kind of means I feel like I need to get. Yeah, okay. I think I need to get Lotus. Let's try the One Ring first. Do they have a mana drain? I guess they don't have the mana for mana drain. Memory lapse? Mana leak. Well. Kill your Hex Drink. That doesn't get me either way. Not in a great spot. I guess red mana would get me Black Lotus, which would get me one of these. I guess I'm not in a terrible spot. I do need more mana. Hopefully they don't have a follow-up thread. If this is Minsk and Boo, I'm probably dead. Under Mountain Adventurer. Oh boy. We're initiating, bro. Let's draw a fetch land right here, right? Well, that's not a fetch land. Yeah, that mana leak was going to get me one way or another pretty well. That is going to finish me off pretty quickly. Oko. I think they've got me here. Not over yet. Will be soon. Maybe next turn. Next turn they've got 5. Oh, not necessarily dead. I still have a turn or two. Need. I guess that is a start. Okay, I think if I'm gonna take 5 from the dungeon, 5 here, 3, so 13, go down to 1. There's still hope. This is not over yet. The Lion's Eye Diamond does make things interesting. They can do 1 more damage this turn, then I'm dead. But I don't... No, I think that if I can get around to my next turn I do need a draw. Okay, if I can make it to my next turn, I draw red mana, specifically red mana, then I can still pull out a win here. Yeah, put me to 1. I'm gonna draw a fetch land and feel sad. Well, not even that. So yeah, you got me. You got me. I don't. Yeah, there's nothing I can do with Lion's Eye Diamond. I need the mana to cast like Time Twister first or something to do shenanigans. Yep. All right. Going to game 3. Anything that I would do differently? They didn't seem too heavy on artifacts. I don't think I want Dak. Do I want Flusterstorm? No, they're definitely more creature heavy. I think I want to do it like, just submit it back like this. And we're gonna go first. This I can work with this. I can work with this. So let's go Chromox. Let's pitch Mana Drain. Let's play Black Lotus. Go Tolarian Academy. Let's go. Okay, so I have a total of 2, 3, 6 mana. Go red. Oh, no. Go blue, blue. Red, red. Cast the One Ring. Hoping to draw Moxen off this. Pithing Needle. Well, I can't. I'm just gonna jam this now and say Oko. That's the Thief. I think Thief of Crowns is the one I hate. What they played. Yes, okay. Thief of Crown. And I will pass the turn from there. We're planning to Wheel of Fortune next turn. Don't even have the Thoughtseize. Perfect. Can I just draw like a Hold Breacher off the top? That's a pretty good draw. So I guess the question here is, they're at 7. I think I just go for Wheel of Fortune first. I want to be able to try to Hold Breacher them, but okay, well, there's the Hold Breacher. Got the Wheel of Fortune in the graveyard. Let's draw with the One Ring. So I have a Hold Breacher, Spell Pierce up. Alternatively, I can go Mystical Tutor for Force of Will. Let's just let them try to do what they want to do next turn. And the following turn, I think I can... Let's ditch the Urza Saga and this stock up. So yeah, what I'm trying to do is to set up... I guess I can wheel... I guess we'll see what they do. I could try to... I've got Black Lotus in the yard. I can try to Mystical Tutor for a Brain Freeze on their turn. They give them a bunch of mana. Bunch of mana. Wow. Okay, you got it. Spell Pierce. Mystical Tutor while I still have mana. Let's grab Brain Freeze. Feeling pretty solid about my position here. Let's start by tapping the One Ring. I think getting an extra land in the graveyard will be better than not, so let's fetch. Corn Island, Mox Pearl, Soul Ring. I only have one red sword. It doesn't matter. I've got what I need. Let's go Underworld Breach. Let's cast Black Lotus. Add a bunch of blue. Add more blue. Black Lotus again. Storm count 4. Let's Brain Freeze, targeting me. All same targets. All. Black Lotus. Heyo, trophy 3-0. Ooh, they saw the writing on the wall. Underworld Breach. Very powerful card, especially with Time Walk, with kind of got all the gems for it. But yeah, that's Supreme Draft, Vintage Supreme Draft for you guys. One of my favorite formats. I am probably gonna jump back in for another one because I absolutely love this. Awesome. Thanks again, guys. If you enjoyed this kind of video, please be sure to let me know down in the comments below. Commenting, liking, and subscribing are all free ways you can help support my channel. Thanks again, everybody. Be sure to stay safe out there, and I will catch you next time.